name for you.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Estimated Podcast. It's your host, Johnny. I'm back with another episode. Listen, what's going on, y'all? It's been a minute. I know I've been promising an episode for the past couple of weeks, but as you all may know, if you've been tuning into the past episodes, I started college this past fall, and so that's kind of been my main priority and first focus for the past couple of months. And I mean, I haven't forgot about y'all, but it's just a bit hard to kind of tackle going to school and podcasting, even with the schedule that I made. When I just got home, I was so drained. I just wanted to get in my bed and have that be the rest of that. But I'm back. I just finished my semester, so I got a little bit of time on my hands for the next week and a half, 2 weeks or so. So I'm gonna try to get out these next 4 or 5 episodes for the year's over with, and then we can hit this thing up to a whole nother notch next year. So, just being simply, brutally honest with you guys, as of right now, my sports world, I guess outside of the collegiate level, kind of sucks right now because if y'all know anything about me, y'all would know that my fandom with professional sports, when it pertains to the NBA, is the Golden State Warriors. With the NFL, it's the Seattle Seahawks. And with the MLB, it is the New York Yankees, which are all three teams who at this, very moment aren't the top tier organizations that we're used to them being. Obviously, I'm a fan for a reason. And my initial, I guess I could say, interest in being a fan from the beginning isn't the same, isn't kind of progressing with the same reasoning as of now. But to kind of piggyback on that statement, this is going to be a MLB video or episode based on the New York Yankees. But as of now, I am calling them the New York Stankees, as you will see as the title of this episode. Because the New York Yankees, y'all, they suck. It's just being that simple. You look around New York in its entirety, you have sports teams that consist of the Knicks, the Nets, the Mets, the Liberty, the Giants, and the Jets. And you look at the Yankees, and they're kind of like in that mid to bottom tier of all those teams. Like, I might have just named maybe 7 organizations, and they're probably number 4 through 7. Whichever way you want to rank them, I'm pretty sure they're going to fall in within that range. And that's sad considering, you know, how historically of a franchise the New York Yankees are. So since it's, I'm kind of entitled to pull the stats. This season we finished with a record of 82-80, which is, yes, a positive record, but that still wasn't enough for us to qualify for the playoffs. That gave us a 57 percent winning percentage. But still wasn't enough to make the playoffs. I mean, what is it really, what is it really standing for or worth? But to add some individualism to this conversation, Aaron Judge won the Roberto Clemente Award this year, which is the award that goes to the person who best exemplifies the game of baseball, sportsmanship, community involvement, and the individual's contribution to his team, as voted on by baseball fans and members of the media. And if you want to, take it a step further, you can also highlight the fact that another guy on our team, our favorite pitcher, Garrett Cole, was the recipient of the AL Cy Young Award this year, which, if you don't know already, is the award that is awarded to the guy who is basically considered the best pitcher in that respective conference. So that are some bright spots to kind of highlight our season. But I mean, other than that, as a overall collective unit or team, we didn't do much. Transitioning into the offseason. So the other day, we just traded for Juan Soto from the San Diego Padres. I'm excited. I think we also just traded for Alex Verdugo. Um, and it adds pieces, but y'all know I am always preaching about the fact that you can have a superstar roster with a boatload of Hall of Famers top to bottom, but if that team does not gel to the position that you substantially want it to be, it's useless. Like I always back up this statement with, now I can't really say it's very evident because of the fact that this team didn't get as much playing time as projected or anticipated. But that Warriors team that had at the time a top 10 player in the starting lineup in every position, wasn't what we had expected because we wanted that to be the best team of all time. We thought that team was going 82-0, including myself as a Warriors fan. But that just goes to show you that even with a roster of that caliber, if it does not gel to the extent that you intended it to be, it is basically worthless. So yeah, now we have a roster that's composed of Aaron Judge, Garrett Cole, Giancarlo Stanton, Juan Soto, Alex Verdugo, Garrett Cole, Anthony Rizzo, etc. But if this team does not gel to the extent that we intend it to be, once again, going to be another useless season for the New York Yankees. And it hurts as a fan, but fortunately for baseball, they have like over 100 games to play, and that's crazy. Sometimes they even play like 2 to 3 games within the same day, and that's also wild. No other sports really doing that, so that's pretty amazing. So shout out to the baseball players, right? And they make boatloads of money. They make crazy money. Now, you look at this free agency class, and I know everyone was gunning for Otani. I admit, I wanted Otani very badly. I thought we had a chance until I got a report, because now I'm like, I got the Bleacher Report app on my phone. I got ESPN. I always stay in the loop with the sports stuff, and I saw a report on the Bleacher Report eventually as the Shohei Otani sweepstakes begun, that he was no longer, pretty much the interest and the likelihood of him signing with the New York Yankees was pretty much slim to none, and pretty much non-existent. Which hurt. I mean, because he's Otani, if you haven't solidified him yet, he will go down as one of the best to ever, be on the diamond. And I wanted him, but there's still some hope. We made a couple of moves. I don't know. I see this this list here I pulled up is the top 25 free agents according to the MLB official website for the 2023-24 offseason. Obviously, Otani is number one, but we all know that he just recently signed a crazy, I mean, like, like you see the type of money, and it just blows your mind. All you can do is just smile because like that is utterly ridiculous. But signed such a crazy, but very well deserving deal with the, I can't want to say the Angels, but the Los Angeles Dodgers, which they're probably going to make them the favorites to be the 2024 MLB World Series champs, because well, their roster was already stacked, and now, I mean, yeah, Otani, now they're just pretty much superior. So number two on the list, they have, oh goodness, these names: Yoshinobu Yamamoto. I think I did that exceptionally well. 25-year-old kid. Um, I think is that the rookie that we've been talking about? Anywho, he's the. It says Yamamoto will be posted by the Oryx for the Ori Buffaloes this offseason, adding another intriguing arm to the free agent market. 25-year-old has won both Pacific League MVP honors and the Samura Award, Japan's version of the Cy Young, each of the past 2 years, and a Triple Crown each of the past three. Scouts believe Yamamoto can immediately jump into the number one and number two spot in a big league rotation. Yeah, he's a rookie. Wouldn't mind. I love Garrett Cole, but the kid looks tough. And if we were able to swap out like that, that would be pretty cool. Blake Snell, from the San Diego Padres, left-handed pitcher, is also here. Cy Young winner for the AL in 2018. Wouldn't mind having. You can never have too much pitchers. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. Four, they have Cody Bellinger, center fielder and first baseman, 28 years old, from the, I believe, the Mets. No, I'm sorry, the Cubs, the Chicago Cubs. So if I'm not mistaken, I think our field play is going to consist of Aaron Judge and I think Aaron Juan, and I think G Stant, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe Anthony Rizzo. But that's gonna be a very hard outfield, trio. That's gonna be a pretty nice tandem. I'm excited to watch it and see what happens. But transitioning to who they have at number five, that is, I'm just kind of going over this list to kind of show you guys who can still be in the mix for a possible addition for the Yankees roster. So spotting at number five, they have Aaron Nola, right-hand pitcher from the Philadelphia Phillies. So I really see mostly pitchers on here, but that makes sense, of course. They kind of, are the backhand of the league. Josh Hader, wouldn't mind this at all. Left-hand pitcher, 30 years old. Number seven, Sonny Gray, 34-year-old right-hand pitcher from the Minnesota Twins. Number eight, Jordan Montgomery, left-handed pitcher from the I'm assuming the Rangers? No? Yeah, the Rangers. JD Martinez, wouldn't mind this at all. I definitely wouldn't mind this at all. I would like that signing at number 9 for them. Designated hitter, 36 years old. Next is number 10, Matt Chapman. Is that not our? No, that's I always get Matt Chapman confused with Aroldis Chapman, excuse me. Um, the pitcher for the Yankees. So I was like, hold on, that's the Yankees guy. He's a free agent, but he's Matt Chapman's from the. I suck at this, y'all. I don't know who's from where. This is like a big name. I'm sorry. He is from the. I can read one thing about it, and I do not see where he plays. Let me look at this video and see. Oh, the Blue Jays, Toronto Blue Jays. Okay, I don't know this next name. I'm not really familiar with him. Jorge Soler. He's a outfielder and designated hitter who's 32 years old from the Miami Marlins. This name kind of looks familiar at 12. Eduardo Rodriguez, left-handed pitcher who's 31 from the Minnesota Tigers. I'm sorry, not the Minnesota Tigers. That would be the Tigers. The Tigers. That's Cincinnati. That the Tigers? I'm not sure. I think that's the Tigers. Okay, Wong Hu Lee, a center fielder, 25 years old. This is also an upcoming rookie coming in. Yep. 14. Well, let's see. Let me just look through his list and see if I like any actual fits for them. If not, I'm not going to bore you all with the entire list. Oh, I don't know why this name is so low. Well, maybe considering age, that could be the reasoning. Marcus Stroman, right-handed pitcher, 32 years old from the Mets, New York Mets. I think Marcus Stroman. I had him for some award when I did my predicting the awards for the year earlier in the year when I did that episode. I had him. I think might have been for potential Cy Young. I think that's what it was for the AL. All right. Well, he was number 21, so I doubt anyone else here is going to catch my eye to say that. Oh well, Hunter Renfroe, outfielder, 32 years old. Wouldn't mind that as well. But yeah, y'all, they need some help. Yeah, this is starting to get bad. I wanted Otani. I'm sure as we all did, but just didn't happen. And I'm not even sure we had the money to give him what he got from the the Dodgers. I want to just look at the deal one more time. I know it was crazy money, but I want to give y'all the exact on. Oh my God! See, I found it just like that. Shohei Otani agreed to the largest contract in baseball history. I mean, that was pretty obvious. Reaching a 10-year, $700 million deal to join the Dodgers. This man's getting paid $70. It's not $70. $70 million a year. But I think he deferred like 680 million to the Dodgers for something. I think I saw it on TikTok and I was unsure what that really meant. And I think I saw in the comments, some people they'll comment like explain this in basketball terms, which is kind of what I needed as well. And somebody did. So I think apparently from what I was getting from reading the comments on that TikTok, I think all he's doing is kind of just letting them handle the money so he could have some money separated to himself to kind of live comfortably at his I think either his Japan residence or his California residence. So I think actually now he's only making about like 6.80 million. I don't know, something like that. It's still wild regardless, but he kind of tweaked his contract around to where his money goes, which is a bit crazy. Maybe I should have tried to be a baseball player as a child. Could have been making money like that, like Otani, but them boys, they Oh, you know what? Come to think about it, dang, that's actually crazy. That just goes to show you how long I took off. Was going on for way too long. I apologize, but this is kind of just in a moment thing because I'm just trying to get something out for y'all because it's been a while. But I actually I have a lot of thumbnails that are saved in my photos on my phone that I just have to put episodes toward. But not every episode I just get on here and ramble and kind of freestyle. A lot of them are planned out and I kind of read off of something that I type out. And that's what I kind of did with this. I thought about using some things to kind of make this a little bit more, well constructed. But I think what I did today is okay. It's doable. But no, I actually had I have to go delete it now. I think about it. But it was a thumbnail pertaining to Shohei Otani. I called it like the Shohei sweepstakes, something like that. And basically just looking at possible, uh, the best potential landing spots, fits for him. But now that he's already signed a $700 million deal with the Dodgers, I mean, there's no point in making a sweepstakes because it's already over. He's found his new home. But you guys got my word that I think this should be episode 22. So y'all should get 3 more episodes from me before the year. I want to transition into 2024, but 25 episodes are already out for y'all because I mean, once we get to 26 is up, I'm kicking this up a whole nother notch next year. I want to start doing interviews. I'm gonna try my best to figure this out from a visual standpoint, so I can actually get real deal videos of me, recording these podcasts. And then I just, y'all see the social medias and the YouTube videos, and y'all got ways to see me from a more visual perspective if you look at my social medias. But other than that, I'm just a guy, behind this mic talking to y'all and expressing my opinion and just talking about what's going on in the sports world from, my point of view. So I kind of just want to just get that more intense and, feel for that. But I need a camera and I work out some other kinks and stuff. But I'm gonna try my best to put all those things into motion probably right after Christmas. You know, put a couple dollars together and make some investments and, make the necessary adjustments to get those equipment, get, that equipment for y'all. I think that'll be a huge improvement to this podcast because I'm kind of rebranding also. So you're gonna look to see a new brand, new intro, new outro. There's gonna be a new picture, behind the actually, it won't be a picture because hopefully there'll be videos. But everything's just gonna be new, and I'm excited. I'm loving it already just thinking about it. Hopefully we could actually get some guys that are unhappy with their current situations on their teams, and maybe we can make a couple of moves and get some trades up out of there and make this team better. I'm not exactly sure what we need though. Like I don't know what specific area is in desperate need of aid for us at the moment because it's just hard to figure out a roster that already looks so good on paper that just isn't playing well. You know what I'm saying? Like you just have to get pieces that may be works on paper but gel better with the team and the system and the players around that specific player. But I can't lie, this is like a get up and kind of do type of thing, so I don't really have much prepared. I'm trying to reach the 30-minute mark, and I'm at like 23 minutes. So I don't possibly know. I'm gonna run for 30. I mean, for 7 more minutes. Like I said, I just got up and decided to do this for y'all. So we will see. I'm gonna try to figure out something. Well, I guess I could run into or kind of get into some possible trade targets. Um, the GM of the Angels said that he wasn't going to trade either. Well, I mean, this was before Otani had decided to depart and go with sign a new deal with the Dodgers. But he said he was not going to trade Otani or Mike Trout. I personally would love Mike Trout um, on this roster. Let me see, I can think of off the top of my head. Mike Trout, I would love if we could get that done. Let's see, Mike Trout. I just had another name in my head and I just lost it. Oh, Max Scherzer. I would love for Max Scherzer to come on our team, even though he's older, but he brings that veteran experience. He had a couple of World Series under his belt, so who wouldn't want that? I think this is a bit of a reach, but Tatis, I mean, even though usually any suspension is kind of on their, on the court, but he obviously has kind of distinguished his reputation with the Padres, and I mean, if he's looking for somewhat of a clean start, What better than the Bronx, people? What better than the BX? Let's see, can I come up with anybody? Mookie Betts, that's kind of far fetched. Habsley Guerrero, that's far fetched. Yeah, I'm kind of blank. I can't think of anyone else. I don't know, y'all. I apologize. But yeah, the New York Yankees suck. I just had to come in there and rant about them. Hopefully, be better this year. I mean, we were positive this year. That's, like I said, something that's, we can't ignore, but also can't ignore the fact that even considering a positive record, that still didn't earn us a playoff spot. If you, I ain't gonna lie though, I was watching the playoff standings as the games went on. I was just like looking for us to just sneak up in there. I think we were like 3 spots behind the last wild card spot, 2 or 3. But we had it for quite some time, but we just had that bad spin. I want to say in like, I can quote me if I'm wrong, but I want to say like March we had like a bad stretch of games where we lost a ton of games, and through like a certain span, the ratio from when the loss was actually pretty horrible. But I'm gonna be real, y'all. I have nothing else I can ramble about. I just wanted to come on here and get my little 1-2 piece on that, a 2 cent. So unfortunately, this didn't make it to 30 minutes, but I mean, hey, it's something. Yeah, I've heard from me for a while, so hopefully y'all still miss me regardless. Anywho, I will be back at y'all hopefully. I don't want to promise something I don't, you know, make it come true. 'Cause I've kind of done that with y'all the last 2 times, but I'm fulfilling it, so I guess it's not totally bad. Um, I'll say one day next week, or probably two, most likely, because then that would take care of episodes 23 and 24. And then today is the 16th, so we got about 15 more days, 16 more days until 2023 is over. But yeah, I want to say thank you guys for watching and listening, depending on where what platform you're tuning in to the podcast on. Thanks for all the love, up until this point. We're only gonna get better. We're only gonna go up. Um, all love. Y'all be safe. World's getting crazier by the day, so definitely y'all be safe. Take care of yourselves. Put yourself first, because your well being, your mental health, and just self care is most important more than anything. If you got a loved one, call them, tell them you love them. You never know. Life is short. All right, now I'm talking about life and stuff. I need to get out here. Y'all be safe again, y'all. Y'all know the saying. Don't underestimate, appreciate, and without further ado, it's Jeremy and gone.